All right, everybody, welcome back. So I've got 8 more agate nodules to cut from the Gila Bend Mountain range area. These were collected in my rock counting video that I did the other day on Friday the 13th. We're gonna cut these today and see how these come out. Let's walk through them real quick. Okay, this first one's really weathered, but it does show some signs on the edges of having some agate inside, probably a moss or something. All right, this one I really like. Yeah, skin on this is super cool. I'm not sure what to expect on this one on the inside, but very excited to cut it. It does have some fractures going through it. And that one looks pretty deep. I'm going to try to cut it parallel to that fracture. All right, I'm really excited for that one. That's a cool shot. All right, this small one here, got a little bit of a window showing a little bit of banding. So I'm just going to cut him in half and see what the pattern looks like. And then this one's got a little bit of chalcedony. I don't know if there's banding in that or not. Maybe a little in that white section. And then it's surrounded by a little bit of quartz. It looks like it could have some plumes or something in it. It looks like it could be a tube or a bullseye. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a nice plume. So be careful on the cut with that one. See if we can't show the plumes off. I got a little nodule here with a little bit of a window on the edge. We'll cut him in half and hope for a good pattern. Okay, and this one's got some waterline weathered banding on this window, and like a tube or something, and then some fortification banding around the outside edge, and a little bit of quartz right there. So I'm going to try to cut him through here parallel to those two faces. So that's I don't see the waterline as much on this face. So don't know what's going to show up in the inside. All right, here's a pretty big nodule, pretty solid looking. It's weathered and peeled a little bit on this top and side here. But yeah, we'll cut him right down the middle there and see what he's got hiding. And then I got this one. I'm thinking this is going to be a moss or a tube or something, maybe a plume, but it's going to have a lot of that blue-gray chalcedony in it. So again, we'll cut him in half and we'll see. All right, let me get these guys off to the saw and get them cut, and we'll see what's hiding on the inside. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I am back from the saw. Let's walk through these cuts and see how they came out. So this is the one that I said had a really cool exterior. Had that one fracture I kind of wanted to cut parallel to, which I did pretty good. But unfortunately, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. I mean, it does have a cool pattern, but you can tell these I don't know what you would call them, the kind of like oolitic ovals or whatever on the outside edge, or fairly large, and then they get really small on the inside. So, and I'm not really sure what causes this or how this was formed. or even what it is, if it's an agate or jasper or what. Cool looking though. Well, I might see how it looks polished. All right. Next up, got this guy that I wasn't sure what it was, just had to cut it in half and would see. So let's see. All right. Kind of a moss agate, but it's got some pits in it. A little bit of banded agate in the middle. Got some plumes in it as well. Unfortunate, it does have some pits, so probably throw this one in the tumbler. See how that comes out. All right. Next up, I got this little egg. See how it came out. All right. That's pretty cool for one with a lot of quartz in it. Quartz looks pretty clean. It's got banding all the way around it, and then it's got waterline bands on the bottom here. All right, that's really cool. That might look really nice polished up. Okay, next up. All right, got this big old egg. Let's see how it came out. Ooh, again, a lot of quartz, but almost completely surrounded by banding, and it's got a floater, and the quartz is really clean. It does appear to have a fracture right here. You can see it on this side as well. And the looks like it kind of peeled on the end there. But that would definitely make a cool specimen, all polished up. All right, very nice. Okay. Next up, got this kind of a flat bottomed looking egg here. Let's see how he came out. Okay, some more of that moss stuff, and it is pitted, unfortunately, but it's got a cool banded section with some really nice features and details. Those orbs are really neat, and you get that kind of blue-gray chalcedony on the outside, and then gray banded on the inside. Same with this side. A little bit of a geo pocket on this side as well. All right, it's not bad. Definitely worth a face polish. That look really cool polished up. Okay, 3 left. Let's go this guy. So it's had that waterline banding and then the full fortified pattern on that side. Kind of cut it closer to this side. So let's see how it came out. All right, that is really nice. So you can see some water line going all the way up to here for the most part. Inside of some cool fortified bands going around the outside of the water line on the inside. Neat. And you get some more banding going around the whole thing. That's pretty cool. And this side, it's got a little bit of a fracture on the end. All right. All right, that's cool. That's definitely worth a face polish. Got us butterfly wings here. Very neat. All right, 2 left. So let's go with this guy here. This little guy came out with a really perfect banded pattern. Nice. Definitely worth a face polish. Very cool pattern. I think it's got a little bit of parallax in it as well, in the bottom section of the banding. Nice. That is super cool. That is a great pattern. All right, definitely worth a face polish. Okay, last up. All right, so this is the one I said looked like it's gonna have some plumes in it. Let's see how they came out. All right. Very nice. It does have some red plumes in it. And then you got some orbs floating around in the chalcedony around the plumes, and then got a few little pockets of banding. It does have a fracture right here. Looks like it's healed or partially healed. And some pitting right here. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I could cut a slab off of that and get a cab or two in some of these plumes. I just have to avoid the fracture and this pitted spot. Let's see the other side. All right. Again, we got that little pitted spot. But it is surrounded by some really vivid orange and red plumes. All right, very cool. At the very least, if I don't decide to slab this, I'll definitely face polish that. So, all right, on that note, I'm gonna call this good. Just a reminder, these were some of the nodules that I picked up on Friday the 13th. You can see those in my rock hounding video a few days ago. So, all right, well, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Thanks, bye.